Say it out loud what you're doing too, please.
Yes. Fuel selector both. That should already be good to go. Mixture's full rich. Avionics are off. Carb heat is off. Throttle should be quarter open. Prime is required. I'll give it 2. Beacon and navs lights need to go on. Beacon, we don't need the navs because it's not nighttime. Throttle 1000, oil pressure check and meter check. Flips your. Okay. Alright. Clear! Let's get that backwards.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
Hear me? Yeah?
Oh, there we go. My squelch is just there. All right. Yeah, I got you.
Awesome.
Hello, hello. All right.
Oh, that's pretty quiet in here.
Isn't that nice?
Really nice.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, sensitive low. High, sensitivity low. I feel like low is the way to go here. All right. Continuing on our way.
Transponder.
Thank you.
And just flip with the VFI right away just so that code doesn't. Yeah. You can also just click that and it'll go VFR automatically.
Oh, beautiful. Yep, okay.
So if it's on something, you can just go VFR and it'll go.
Awesome. All right. So we got carb heat off. You're not. You can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're good.
Thank you. All right. All the moving pieces here. Sorry. One sec. All right.
I see we got a new one too here.
Yeah. That was the old one. And the new one's behind you.
The black?
Yeah. And I've got a little extension arm thing so I can actually see the meters now.
Oh, cool.
So hopefully that'll help. All right. So, avionics on. We can do ADIS clearance, then I can hit them up. Heading set. Let's do that. Oh. There we go. Oh, I'm on the other side. All right. Good. Altimeter we'll get in just a sec. Turn coordinator, vertical speed. All right. All right. Oil pressure, yeah, is fine. They say 30 seconds it needs to come up to pressure. That seems ridiculously long to me.
I mean, me too.
Like if it took 30 seconds for oil pressure to come up, I don't know that I would go.
No, I'd be concerned myself if I didn't see some oil pressure immediately.
Yeah.
Maybe to get floated to the green sometimes, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
All right. Try that. All right. So yeah, I think at this point, find my scratch pad here. So Addis is shoot 124.6, 126.4. There it is.
Yep. And you're.
Oh, it's already in there. Cool.
Yep.
Right. Runway 1 right, 19 left closed. Transponders required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways. Bird activity vicinity airport. All aircraft retrack, all hold short instructions, all taxiing departing aircraft remain on ground control frequency until advised. For clearance will every contact ground control frequency advised on initial contact. You have information Romeo.
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 Milwaukee Mitchell Airport HS information Romeo. 215 Zulu. Wind 120 at 9er. Visibility 10. Your cloud patch 4,700. Ceiling 8,000 broken. Temperature 24. Dew point 18. Altimeter 2995. Visual approach runway 7 right. Landing runway 7 right. Departing runway 7 right.
Get 7
runway
right. Can we request something?
Closed.
They'll give us 7 left.
They'll give us 7 left?
While
Okay.
operating on runways and taxiways. Bird activity has been.
So now that we have Addis, I guess, can you walk me through what your typical like active and standby technique is here?
Sure. So normally we'd use the top com, but this one's a little fuzzier on this one, but it doesn't really matter. Usually I would do this reversed. I would do all the weather down here and the main one's up here. But it doesn't really matter how you do it. So I'd have 128. We're gonna use ground next. I just put the next ones I have in there. So we're gonna need ground, right? So I put them in, and then we're gonna need tower next, right? 2457, I think.
Yep.
So I just have those in order. So I've got the weather, and then I like. You can do it however you want to. I like it like this. So tower, I've got grounded. I'm going to need them for clearance and the taxi, and then I'm going to flip over to tower. Once I flip over to tower, before I take off, I'm going to quick get the departure frequency in there. Doesn't really matter when you do it, but I like to have it in there so that way when they say contact departure and I'm low to the ground and I'm taking off and I'm in a congested environment, I don't have to tune something. I can just flip it and I'm on, ready to go.
So just to run that back to you, for here, we're only using this for Addis right now.
Yeah, I like to think of it as one I'm using for communication, the other one I'm using for information. That's kind of how I think about it.
Nice.
Again, you can really kind of do it however you want to do it.
I'm going to copy you for now.
Yeah.
So we have our information comm and we have our communication comm.
Yeah, otherwise you got to flip all the buttons all the time too. Right now,
Right.
you can just take off comm 1. If you needed to, if you were going to use this, if you were going to flip flop, like say you wanted ground here and tower here, now you got to make sure you flip all of them to, otherwise they couldn't hear you, right?
I
If
see.
you just went to comm 1 and started talking,
Got it.
you're still talking on this frequency, right? Because that's what the mic
Got
is.
it.
So
just to be sure, this up here is what we can hear, and then this is what we're transmitting?
yeah, like you can hear the ATIS if it wasn't turned down. So I just turn it off when you're.
Cool. All right, and then down here, there, I don't know why this mic is
You can just turn your squelch up a little bit if you're cutting in and out of it.
yeah, oh, that's my,
That's your squelch.
I didn't realize that I
So-
can set that.
Yeah. So
I
it'll
thought that
trigger.
was for what I'm hearing in my,
No, that's for what your mic triggers to.
awesome.
So if you're getting a bunch of wind noise, or like if one of us is, you can turn the squelch down so it's not, so it only triggers when you talk.
Beautiful. Got it. Oh, that's much better. Awesome. I don't have to talk so freaking loud.
Yeah. Those
All right.
fucking headphones they're brilliant, man.
Yeah.
The noise canceling, so worth it.
Yeah, on the other one, maybe I had to turn it up so much. All right, cool. All right, let's hit up clearance. Again, just to run through this, Milwaukee ground, 757 Lima Golf. They'll come back to me. I'll say requesting southwest departure.
Cross 7 right Alpha 3 and proceed southwest taxiways.
Just say to the west, VFR to the west.
Crossing runway 7 right at Alpha 3 and then proceeding to the southwest.
We'll go straight west. We'll stay up above their extended center line here. We'll stay up over here.
Oh, okay.
And then that way we can go to walk shop if we want to. If we want to cross eventually and go to Racine, we can do that. But
okay. So 757 Lima Golf, ready for your request, and then I'll say requesting VFR westbound. We're a white Cessna 172 with information Romeo.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
And they're going to give it back to you just like this. They're going to say add or below 3,000. I like to do that. Add or below 3,000, 12535, and they're going to tell you. It's all they always give us 46.
Got it. 125, 135, and then 46 something. Okay. Milwaukee ground, 757 Lima Golf.
Don't forget to lean us out here. And give them a second. Although I haven't heard anything on.
It did just come through earlier.
Yeah.
When we were chatting.
Yeah, so the, don't forget to lean for taxi on the engine start, especially, I've been having a lot of these that have been kind of rough when we have to do the run up where you're kind of burning the carb
Oh,
off,
got it.
And keep them lean for taxi here. Give them another try there.
Milwaukee ground, 757 Lima Golf.
757 Lima Golf, grab.
Requesting VFR westbound at 3,000 feet. We have information Romeo, white Cessna 172.
152.
152.
So 757 Lima Golf, Milwaukee, on departure, maintain VFR at below 3,000. Departure frequency be 125.35. Enter squawks 4660.
At or below 3,000. 12535, squawk 4660. 7 Lima Golf.
Awesome.
Cool. So next is, oh, yep.
Cool.
All right, so next is requesting taxi. I'm going to say Milwaukee ground, 757 Lima Golf. Ready to taxi, request a short run up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Milwaukee ground, 757 Lima Golf. Ready to taxi, requesting a short run up.
So 757 Lima Golf, Milwaukee, taxi via Foxtrot hold, short of 13, conduct your run up there, let me know. Complete.
Taxi via Foxtrot, hold short of 13 for run up. We'll let you know when we're complete. 7 Lima Golf.
Cool, perfect. Awesome. And that's exactly what we talked about, right? Sometimes they do that right there.
Yep.
So, yeah, awesome. Cool. Ready to go? So nice out.
Yeah, this is great.
Practicing my aerodynamics here. Newton's third, second, third? Can't remember now.
All right. That damn delayed taxi always gets me.
Yeah. And even on calm days, just get in the habit of that wind correction too for your, so 120, so probably the other way.
All right.
Pull forward. Yeah, there you go.
120 is coming from this direction, right?
Yeah. So you can
Oh,
always
yeah.
just look at it
Got
there. Yeah, it's from our quartering tail.
Got it.
It's, opposite and forward.
Opposite and forward, yep. All right, so we're going to hold short here, do our run up.
Yeah. I'd stop right here too. Just in case super close, just in case someone has to use the runway for whatever reason.
All right, run up. We're going to hold. I'll give you the passenger brief. Basically, S safety. So seatbelts need to be secured during taxi, takeoff, and landing. We don't have any fire extinguishers, but we do have emergency exits in case of an emergency landing. We might want to prop those open. We don't have any oxygen, but I would tell you about those. You're the pilot in command. Belay on, belay off for exchange of commands.
Right.
And in the event of an emergency on the runway during takeoff, we have enough space in front of us to land. We'll go power idle. Flaps as needed, land straight ahead. If it's this is after rotation. If it's after rotation and we don't have enough room left on the runway, then again, power to idle. We're going to pick a place straight ahead, no big turns, and land. Of course, if we're still pre-rotation, that happens, we're going to go power to idle and just brake right on.
Love it.
Any questions about that?
Nope.
Cool. I think I got almost everything. There were still a few things in there maybe that I missed. Oh, for air, you got air here, and then you got cabin air already. Okay.
I strangely found a fire extinguisher in 9 Alpha Papa. There was one in there.
Nice.
A small handheld one.
That's good luck, I hear.
That's new. Yeah.
All right, so run up. We're going to do cabin doors are closed. Mixture, we're going to go full rich. Engine instruments, we want in limits after we bring that throttle up to 1700. And we're going to be looking for oil pressure, the ammeter, and such. All right, there's 1700. Amperage is slightly positive. Our oil pressure is good. Oil temp is good. Let's do carb heat. Oh, and suction. Yep. Suction. Perfect. Carb heat, we'll check first. Sorry.
Here, mags first.
Mags first? Yep. All right, so left brings us down roughly 100 and then recovers. Right brings us down, what is it? Is that 125, 150?
Yeah, do the other one again, the first one. Okay, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. And now carb heat. All right.
And then
visible difference.
Yeah, and then just leave it on, and I'd leave the carb heat on and then throttle all the way back. Because that's how you're going to land. You want to make sure you're at the lowest, that it still runs nice and smooth.
Oh,
so just leave that carb heat on, look for that drop, and then full idle. Just make sure she runs, still running. And there you go.
Yep, sounds good.
And that's pretty complete then. So I think you did skip, yeah. Okay. Perfect, yeah, run up is good. So I think you skipped on the checklist, though, was soft flight controls, so don't forget those.
Oh, I did those during pre-flight, but
okay.
We should probably do those during run-up too, right?
Well, yeah, well, you want to do them now, so it's not just, it is about the controls working correctly, but it's also about being free and correct. So
sure.
If you notice, if you pull all the way down here, not on this plane, not right now, but a lot of times you're going to hit my iPad or your iPad. So
for sure.
Not that that's a reason to not fly, but you definitely want to know that. You want to know if it's going to be hitting something. Right?
Absolutely, yep. All right, so run-up is complete. I can reach out to Milwaukee Ground, let them know that run-up's complete. They'll give me the rest of my taxi directions here to 7 left. I think, but they never gave me 7 left. They just said taxi via Foxtrot, hold short of.
Yep, they didn't give you any other directions.
Oh,
so always lean back out. Yeah, that's not on the run-up checklist. It should be to lean back out.
Okay.
It should be the last thing there is to re-lean. And then you can also just do this stuff real quick too. If you want to do it here, you can do it pre-takeoff too, but they might give you a quick takeoff. So you kind of did the flight instruments, but it's nice to do them now here. So just that, verify that's okay. Altimeter's within 75 feet of field elevation. Mag compass has no cracks, no free floating.
Yep.
Vertical speed. This one actually does read just a tick low, right? That's fine. Just know that that's normal.
Sure.
That's your 0.
Got it.
And then, yep, as long as that's good, wings level.
All right, perfect.
Cool.
Last question I have, 121.8, that's ground.
Yeah.
Tower is this, or is that departure?
That's tower.
So tower, and then when we go over to tower, I'm going to immediately put in 12535.
Yeah.
just to have that on standby, so then when we take off, boom, we're on departure. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to, anything you can do on the ground before you take off, you want to do it.
Got it. Okay.
So, and then don't forget when we cross these runways and throw the strobes on at least.
And I gotta always look at this ahead of time. Yeah, strobes are that one. Okay.
You can
Sounds
click
good.
on now. Once we're on the runway, they're not going to annoy anybody. They're good to fly with. So.
Sounds good.
Go.
Milwaukee ground, 757 Lima Golf. Run-up is complete. Request a taxi.
7 Lima Golf, continue for 7 left via Foxtrot Charlie Cross 13.
Continue 7 left via Foxtrot Charlie Cross 13. 7 Lima Golf.
Aircraft Southwest 2163 is off on Echo now, going to Charlie 25.
Southwest 2163 ground, taxi Echo Kilo Bravo.
Echo Kilo Bravo, Southwest 2163.
And 9 Alpha Papa, they fixed one vent but not the other, so my wife was getting nice ventilation that she didn't want, and I was roasting in the other seat.
Nice.
And again, just always kind of think of those crossings.
Oh, yep, thank you. Trying to cross at a reasonably fast
Yeah.
pace here. Bring that back up to 2,000. Still getting used to having 2 brakes, differential braking. Weird thing. All right. Nice and chill.
That helicopter's going all the time, man. They must be making pretty good money there.
Yeah, it's a cool cool business idea to actually see come to fruition. There's a ton of ads all
7
over.
Lima Golf, monitor tower.
What's up, Bird?
Belt them over to tower, 7 Lima Golf.
Over to tower, 7 Lima Golf.
Yep. Then click it over and then get that other depart. Yeah, there you go. Love it.
2535. All right.
And when they say monitor tower, you can just pull up and just give them a second. They should know you're already coming.
Milwaukee Tower, helicopter 676 Mike Sierra requesting short tour.
Number, calling the tower signal?
Helicopter 676 Mike Sierra requesting a short tour.
676 Mike Sierra, roger. Departure will be at your own risk. Use caution. Remain north of 7 right and 7 left at all times.
North of 7 right and left, and depart at my own risk. Helicopter 6 Mike Sierra.
Milwaukee Tower, 757 Lima Golf, holding short of 7 left at Charlie, ready for departure.
And 757 Lima Golf, are you landing Burlington or are you going out for maneuvers?
We're gonna go for maneuvers. We'll stay north of your extended 7 right center line though.
757 Lima Golf, copy that. Just fly runway heading for now. Runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
Fine runway heading, clear for takeoff, 757 Lima Golf. RP's closed, mixture full rich. Center line.
Get that aileron correction too. Again, it's not
yep.
going to be much, but you know, by the time you get rotation, you want to be pretty well out by this point because we're not getting that much wind. But
Right.
again, just a habit thing. That center line.
Yep. Airspeed's good, pressure's good. 55, start to rotate.
Yep, so watch your airspeed there and dip that nose
yep.
just for a second. Make sure you get your kind of bearings right there because we started swinging really far off right. And we were down to 60 knots there too, so
All right.
just kind of level off, get that 70 knots and then bring her back. There you go, your controls.
My controls.
Yeah, so just rotate, just lower that nose just for a second so you can get your crab angle in while still seeing the runway correct. It's a short field a soft field technique that you'll learn about kind of later, but just dip that nose down, get that crab in there right away, and
07 Lima Golf, turn right heading 190.
Turning right, 190, 757 Lima Golf.
Number 6 Mike Sierra, do you have the banner tow aircraft in sight?
Inside.
Roger, 80
Probably want to wait for our altitude to get a little higher before we do that, or do we need to go right away?
just you can start that turn. Just keep the angles real slow here. Again, we don't have anywhere to go here if something happened. I don't like turning this low, but in this case, it's just
yeah.
You definitely normally want to make these turns 500, 700 feet.
Sierra Alpha has that traffic also.
Well, we're already 500, so it's not bad.
Say again?
You said 190, yeah.
We have that helicopter traffic also.
80 Sierra Alpha, Roger.
She's climbing okay. For full wings.
I was trying to stay north of their runway heading, but now they're sending us this way, so.
Two burly men in here, too.
Yeah, it's kind of pretty good there. Nice work, Lima Golf.
Proud of you,
All
bud.
110 horsepower, working hard, and keep that turn
Tower
coming.
Southwest 4122 is with you, final 7 right.
Southwest 4122, Milwaukee Tower, runway 7 right, clear to land.
Clear land 7 right, Southwest 4122.
I guess we'll stay south of their extended center lane and maybe go to Racine now.
That works.
I thought I was clear saying north, but maybe I misspoke. I don't know. Maybe he misheard me.
You were very clear. I think he heard your nicety and declined. I said 190, my bad.
Milwaukee Tower, helicopter 6 Mike Sierra request to return to aft lane.
Yeah, we're just out of the way of that guy.
Proceed inbound to aft flight, landing at your own risk. Use
Kinda go
caution,
around.
remain north of 7 right at all times.
North of 7 right and land at my own risk, helicopter 6 Mike Sierra.
I didn't realize about that solar farm we just passed over there. I didn't really realize that was there.
Yeah, the rudders in my brain, to control them, are still backwards. It's like inverted. I don't know if you ever played like shoot 'em up games growing up, but like there's regular and then there's inverted. I was always an inverted person.
It depends. Flying, I always played inverted. Nothing else. Aiming, any aiming thing, shooting, I always played regular. But flight, I didn't, because that's normal.
Yeah. Yeah, if you pull, your head goes out.
Yeah.
South 4122, left at Tango, contact ground, have a good day.
That's Tango over to ground, so you 4120.
All right. Well, yeah, this will be fine.
Number 61 Quebec, Milwaukee Tower, you up?
Yes, sir.
Number 61 Quebec, runway 7 right, clear to land, wind 140 at 8.
7 right, clear to land, Bonanza 61 Quebec.
That guy's like short final. Did he never contact tower? That's pretty funny. This guy has a large Trump 24
Tower hello, Southwest 4704.
mowed into his grass.
Inbound visual 7 right.
Nice.
Southwest
I mean, he is
4704,
coming here next
Milwaukee
week.
Tower, runway 7 right, clear to land.
Oh, that's true.
7 right, clear to land, Southwest 4704.
I will not be here.
Not your vibe, huh? You don't like big parties?
That's
Music, drinking?
I can't talk to stand parties. No, I hate people. I hate friends.
All right, we're climbing to 3,000.
Yep. he doesn't give us anything else yet, never gave us departure, nothing else yet,
No.
so we can't really do anything just yet.
That's all right.
Just keep the climb coming and,
This is nice. I like this part.
yeah.
It's nice when the things that were overwhelming become normal.
Yeah, there's after my flight this weekend, or well, not this weekend, last couple days, like, just the enjoyment of flying for flying, like, I just recommend to all students, like, if you ever want to just go somewhere, like, not instructional per se, but
Yeah.
more like, I know it just costs money, some of you probably wouldn't want to do that, but it's like, there's something to be said just to, like, hey man, let's just go for breakfast. Even though you're a student, like, you know, once you're at a certain point where you can, like, land, take off, you know what I mean? Like, just take a little break and, like, enjoy what flying's supposed to be about, not just the intensity of training.
Absolutely. Yeah, last lesson, I just, at one point I was just like, I just need 5 minutes to, like,
Yeah.
sail. And just that is enough to, like, reset the brain, you know?
Mitchell Tower, 757 Golf. We're still on with you. Is that okay, or you want us over to departure?
7 Lima Golf, contact departure.
Over to departure, 7 Lima Golf.
6-1 Quebec, you're going back to jet in.
Hey, firm.
6-1 Quebec.
I thought he kind of forgot about us. Wasn't sure. I don't want to be pushy, but, you know.
Okay.
So then just tell them,
Yep.
altitude, what we're climbing to, and what our assigned heading is.
All right. Milwaukee departure, 757 Lima Golf. Current altitude 2,500, climbing to 3,000 on a 190 heading.
Cessna 757 Lima Golf, Milwaukee departure, your radar contact. What's your destination?
We're just going to go to the west practice area there. We were going to stay north of your extended center line there, but we'll stay on the south side here, over between, you know, not quite the Burlington.
7 Lima Golf, roger, you can turn it right on course.
Right in course, something golf.
November 9453 Papa, Milwaukee, the Mitchell altimeter is 2996. Expect a visual approach runway 7 left, Quebec stop.
Cool. Yeah, let's go like a 240
Thank you.
for now. They're definitely doing parachuting activity. Well, maybe not to the clouds, I don't know. It's probably broken enough, I'm sure they are. So definitely stay out of Sylvania's area there, especially if we come back and do TOLs at, we'll see if it's nice at Burlington, we can just go there. Otherwise, Racine, like we're not too far from Racine, you can actually see Racine Airport's right there.
Convoy
open
34,
area. Oh, yeah, yeah.
cross
Got it.
with that maintain 10,000 and
We can also
300
come back
now.
there, it's great. Oh, 9
North at 10,000 to 300
I mean, anything where you do, I'm going to have a blast, so.
Yeah. 9 Alpha Papa is going to be coming right at us here in a minute. They're coming back from Waukegan. They ran some instrument stuff down there. And then still level off at 3,000 while we're in their airspace here. Don't want to bust that. And we can, if you want to. We still got a couple miles to get out of the airspace, but if you want to do some slow flight or anything on the way out, definitely can do that.
Yeah, sure.
Just level off and get in the cruise first, yeah. And then we'll go from there. Sweet. Mine was still triggering a little.
November 53 Papa, descend and maintain 3,000. Southwest 2385, stand by.
Oh, Papa's like 2 turns and it's.
I know. Up pretty far.
Southwest 2385, descend and maintain 5,000. Listen, 9 Alpha Papa, caution, brake turbines. You're going to be following that 737 just ahead of you now. They're descending out of 7,000 to 5,000. Listen, 9 Alpha Papa, roger, turn left heading 280.
There's some
Envoy
traffic.
3724, contact Chicago 125.7.
125.7, Envoy 3724, good day.
Southwest guy kind of right above us, actually. 3,000 feet above. 9 Alpha Papa is trailing them, hot on their tail. Gonna follow them in. They're doing instrument approach, so I think RNAV 07 or whatever they're doing, I'm guessing.
2 Delta Alpha jumpers below 5.
I might not seen
2 Delta Alpha radar service
Oh,
terminate
270.
270. Gotcha.
Yeah, they set jumpers away at Sylvania. We're not close, but
Why am I not seeing traffic on here? What am I missing?
are you on the, is it on the,
Oh, maybe.
here, I can flash. Go to your settings and just hook up to that Wi-Fi.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Southwest is like
There we go.
on top of us at 2,000.
Yep, I didn't see that.
Southwest 2385, turn right heading 320, descend and maintain 2,700.
Oh, there it is.
I can't see him.
He's turning right.
Yeah, I just heard that.
9 Alpha Papa, turn right heading of 300.
Catch, there you go. Now you're good. Right.
There we go.
Okay. Close.
My controls?
I ain't flying this thing.
And approach 114 to the Papa, checking in at level 5,000.
Southwest 2385.
Alright, let's go back to 240 now.
After 3 o'clock, about 9 miles.
To what, sorry?
40.
Southwest
240.
2385, third visual approach.
So stay away from that kind of extended center line for those guys.
Sure.
Kind of, we'll just circle in between that extended center line, Burlington and
checking in your radar
Sylvania there.
contacts, climb and maintain 13,000.
Once you're at
Any
240
other calling
here.
unanswered?
114 to the Papa, 5,000, going to High Gun and Executive.
November 53 Papa, clear visual approach, runway 7 left.
I'm gonna get off with these guys actually. Lucky approach, 7 Lima Golf request frequency change.
7 Lima Golf, your frequency change is approved. Correction, actually, radar service is terminated. Block VFR, frequency change approved.
VFR's frequency change approved, 7 Lima Golf.
Cessna 9 Alpha Papa,
Cool.
descend and maintain 2,700.
Turn her down a touch, because it is busy. I'm gonna leave her on, but
Makes sense.
American 1733, turn right direct to
all right, let's
Bonnie,
do
now
some slow flight.
via the set, except
maintain
1
3,000, maintain 40. Let's get in the slow flight here.
All right.
Cessna.
Just running through the checklist in my head.
253 Papa,
Yep.
contact
Boom,
next
boom,
runway
boom.
26, we'll see ya.
Approach 4 to the Pop, checking in level 4, 5,000.
You were below VFE there, but I'll just kind of verify that, make sure you're VF.
86 for the Papa.
American 1804, Milwaukee approach, Mitch altimeter, 29906, depart Brave direct Milwaukee, descended, maintain 7,000, expect the visual approach, 7 right.
I'll just give it all, I guess. Thanks.
Yeah, maybe you can take that carb heat off too, if, or we, yeah, sure. That was nicely done though.
Thank you.
Lost like 100 feet there, but you actually caught it. That was actually in ACS standards there. I mean, you didn't get out, you know, you got a plus or minus 100 feet.
Yeah.
I'd like to kind of catch that quicker, but
For sure.
still really good. I mean,
Yeah, I'm still feeling a little slow here.
yeah, just maintain that 2402.
American 1733, contact Chicago Center 123.82, see ya.
I'll bump you up here. So pitch for that speed, so you can, yeah,
Am I pitching for 60 or 70? Sorry.
55.
55.
Yeah.
I know we're trying to catch it.
Yeah, so Yeah, so pitch, and then I know I saw you adjust the trim, so trim it out for that 55 speed.
Got it.
And then adjust your throttle is what's adjusting your altitude. So
Yep.
now you're climbing a little bit, you're almost plus 100, so you can throttle back just a touch. Get it nice and trimmed out. You should be able to fly. You should be able to fly this just like you were cruising, a little bit, kind of pretty minimal effort on the elevator. Ailerons will be, kind of, it's windy out here, so a little bit control. And watch your 240 there still.
Thank you. Come on. There we go.
Perfect. Make a couple small turns while we're here, actually. Let's go, go north to,
Net Alpha Papa, turn right heading 340.
north to 360.
North to 360.
American 1804, reaching
Do a right
7,000,
turn.
reduce speed to 210.
And even slow flight, you want to treat it like you're, we're sort of practicing for landings here, so I just kind of keep that hand on that throttle.
Yep.
Nice small adjustments when you see them. Oddly hazy out here again.
Yeah.
Getting starting to lose that altitude there, so watch that. Yeah. Oh, now let's go back west. West 270.
West 270.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice on speed there, nice small turns. Altitude's holding good, nice.
I'm trying to not just stare at my devices today.
Yeah. Yeah, these are visual maneuvers, so.
Freight winners 9799, Milwaukee approach, Mitch altimeter 29996.
And you'll really be able, you should be able to hear, you can hear the noise of the engine climbing or descending, the speed.
Yep.
2 glances down here and there. Awesome, let's recover on a slow flight. Let's try real hard to maintain that 3,000 feet.
Mitch altimeter 29996, I'll have
So,
lower
nope,
for you shortly,
so-
expect the visual approach, runway 7 right.
Carb it off.
So carb heat's already off. Okay.
Exact at 783 Milwaukee approach, Mitch altimeter 29996, deviation right 30 degrees is approved. You can descend and maintain 7,000.
For the flat.
582, descend and maintain 4,000,
Oh, no.
then reduce speed to 210.
Good shot.
It's shock proof, I hear.
Papa turn right heading 040 and 6 final approach course.
Nice, yeah.
We're still climbing.
Alpha Papa, sorry about that late turn. You can
Yep,
turn
so
right heading of
I would get my speed
maybe
back,
a
set your
100,
throttle
good.
now, right? Cruise flight before you bother with the trim. Because it's going to change. Yeah, that was nice. The flaps, you can, especially in this plane, you can
Delta Papa,
go just a touch slower going out than rather than going in, right?
Okay.
It takes a little while just to get that speed going.
Yeah, I noticed the
We're tracking on the scope.
I noticed the sort of influence that it had. It was just a little too much.
Yeah.
Also figuring out where I am on that flap thing.
Yeah.
Again, I'm trying not to like stare at stuff down here. That's my personal goal for the day.
Yeah. Good.
American 1804, turn left heading
Cool.
255.
Let's go back into slow flight.
Alpha Papa, about 3 miles from Fidno, maintain 2,700 till
Get back into slow flight 3,000.
Maintaining 270?
Runway 7 right approach.
Yeah, for now. And then we're gonna make one more turn, and then we'll go into a power off stall at that. Let's just get back into slow flight first.
I wasn't aware you wanted 7
Let's
left.
get back
so
up to that
you're
3,000 before we
about,
start, though.
2 miles from the final approach. Cleared RNAV, runway 7 left approach.
I just kind of get nice and stable where you're at.
2 Delta Alpha Milwaukee approach, Mitch.
Alright.
You radar contact, 4
Stop
miles
in that
northeast
slow
of
flight
Sylvania,
now.
Mitch
You're at
altimeter
3,000.
2996, report 1 minute prior. Thank you. Executive 783, let me know when you're ready for direct Waukegan. Executive 783, clear direct Waukegan Airport.
But once you're at 60 there, yeah, you can start creeping that power back in because you know you're going to
Approach
need it.
toward the pop. We have the traffic about 10 o'clock. We'll keep it
4 Delta Papa, thank you. Maintain visual separation from that traffic.
toward the pop, Roger.
Freerunners 9799, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain
Well, that
3.
time you lost about 40 feet
Right turn 180.
instead of the 100, right?
Yep.
Real nice. All right, let's make a turn to...
Executive 582, Roger, just fly present
Actually,
heading.
let's make go back to 090. I don't care which direction. Actually, let's go left. 090, get out of their way, and then get in this
Sorry,
stall.
Executive,
Nose over here a
4,000?
little bit.
Executive 783, descend and maintain 4,000.
You're losing altitude. Just
Yep.
add a little power.
Calling Milwaukee, standby. Jet 582, you can turn right direct to Fidno, descend and maintain 2,700.
Let's see if
And then Alpha Papa contact tower.
let's see if we can get up to 3,500.
American 1804, descend and maintain 4,000.
Yeah, still maintaining that 55 knots if you can.
Runners 9799.
Where's 55 showing up on the POH for this?
170, Freerunners 9799.
For the maneuver? It's a maneuver thing, so you can pick whatever you want. So
Okay.
slow flight should be above stall speed. So we could probably pick 40 or 45 probably if we wanted to. They're storing out in front, maybe clear.
783,
Okay,
contact
but
Chicago
55 is a good safe. You want to be above the stall horn. You don't want to be hearing the stall horn, but just a good safe number. 55 is probably a little erring on the safer side. We could definitely do these at 50 or more, but
Sure.
55 is just a good.
Yeah, once I
number to go.
can have a
Four,
plus
nine,
minus
Mike
of
is
10,
standby, I'll
then
get back to you
okay.
shortly.
Then a plus minus of 5, okay. Makes sense.
Runners 9799, turn left heading 150, let it be a vector for traffic.
Look at this
Airbus
thing
your
climb
1
today,
o'clock,
man.
7
What a
miles northeast
beast,
bound,
Lima
altitude
Golf.
increase altitude
Oh, not anymore, huh?
3,600.
I spoke too soon.
I'm looking for that Airbus.
I mean, it was giving us a positive. It depends which way the wind's coming here.
Executive 582, maintain speed
That's okay.
210.
All right, let's do a power off stall.
Power off stall. All right,
American
so
1804, turn right heading 270. Sorry, American 1804, right turn heading 270, traffic for you, 11 o'clock, 5 miles eastbound, altitude
all right, so we're gonna do carb heat, essentially throttle to 1,000.
Yeah, so the slow, you need to be in a stable descent.
Stable descent,
so
right.
just power down to 15 or whatever. It doesn't really matter what you power down to.
Okay.
Get in like a nice 60 knot descent, and then it's power out, and then recover as you stall line. Let's do this to a first. Let's concentrate on the rudder. That's what we want to make sure we concentrate on.
Yep.
And let's just do this to first indication. So getting that power off, you get nice and stabilized, descent at 60.
They're climbing at 5,000.
Once you're stabilized, hold the power back, hold that nose to the thing. As soon as you hear that horn, oh, you know what? Are we?
Yeah.
All right, let's just turn this way.
Yep. See him right there.
Thought he was climbing, not descending. I wish they would have gave us the north. This is why I requested going to the north.
That's all right. What's to our south here? Nothing?
All right.
All right.
Go 180.
All right, my controls.
Those.
All right, so power back, steady descent.
Yeah, just simulating your landing, right? So
Yep.
1500, 1700, whatever.
All right, pitching for
100's good.
60. It's just so bizarre how that angle changes so much.
Yeah, you got full flaps in now, right? So you're going to be in got all that
Yep.
drag from the flaps, so you got a nice. Let's pull that throttle back and then just stick that nose kind of right on the horizon there and just wait for your first indication. So throttle idle.
Throttle idle.
No, hold that nose up. My controls for a second.
Your controls.
So we're gonna get into, all right, so 1700, just nice stabilized descent.
Yep.
Once we're at 60, throttle idle. And nose up, like you're landing. Making a mistake. Hold it right there until it's beep beep off. All right, we hear the
First
horn.
indication. All right.
Yep. Nose down, break that angle of attack, carpet, full throttle.
Got it.
Wait for that airspeed to come up just a little bit, and then just slowly bring your nose to catch VX here.
Okay.
All right, your controls. I'll leave you back here. Slow flight.
Thank you.
For slow flight 55, your controls.
Slow flight 55.
Yeah, so nice descent at 60. Yeah, there you go. ACS just says a stabilized descent, so.
Sure. All right, so we got stabilized descent. Just to walk through it, I'm going to pull power to idle, pitch the nose up for first indication. Then we're just going to nose over, apply power, ailerons level.
Yep.
All right.
Right at the horizon there, just letting that speed bleed off, maintaining that 1-0. Coordinated wings level. Hold it. Horn. Full throttle.
All right. Full throttle?
Yeah.
Afterwards? Okay.
So break that angle, wings level, full throttle. Carpet off, full throttle right away.
All right.
And now when you notice there, like your nose balloons up as soon as you hit that throttle, right?
Yep.
So that's when that secondary stall comes in, and if we're in a landing situation.
Got it. So you want to resist that by...
You want to resist that a little bit until you have
Okay.
airspeed, right? So hold that nose down, full throttle.
All right, let's do it again.
Got
I like
tr-
this first indication.
We've got a ton of trim in also, right? So let's go 270 real quick.
270.
We've got a ton of trim in too, right? Because we're kind of trimmed up for slow flight. So the minute you hit that throttle, that nose is going to balloon up. A, because you've got all of a sudden all that thrust, and all of that trim in also. And this is why we practice in this super dangerous situation when you're coming in for a landing, in a landing configuration, or even if you have to go around and you cram that throttle, right, that nose is going to pop up from all that trim from your landing.
Got it.
So we're trying not to get into a stall, or in this case, a secondary stall.
Got it. All right, so we're at 3,000. Should I climb up a little bit more?
Yeah. I
Cool.
hate where we are. That's okay. Now let's get back up to. We're fine. We won't lose that much altitude. Let's do one more here.
All right.
And then we'll do some power on.
I'll be a little
That'll get us
quicker
up.
about it here.
Oh, don't need to rush. No, but you're good.
I'm just about finding a flow in life, you know?
Yeah. 17, stabilized descent at 60. Nothing about a stall recovery really needs to be super quick other than breaking that angle. That's the first thing that has to happen.
Yeah, whenever we go above this lake, there's always bumps.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay. All right.
The nose right on the horizon there, wait for that speed to bleed. Full throttle right away. You know, resist
60.
that? Yeah.
Yep.
So then resist that and then slowly let it climb up at.
Okay. Got it. All right, let me do it again here. Learning where all the buttons are here. So we got a stable descent. Focusing a lot on my rudders right now too. Just trying to learn.
That's good.
All right. Power to idle, pitch up.
There's the horn. It's hard to hear, but yeah. There you go. Anticipate a little bit of that right rudder, right?
Yep. All right. There we go.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's not like a super fast action, right? Your first action is just breaking that angle. That has to be fast. That's the first thing in full power wings level.
Yeah.
Once after that's all kind of happened initially, it's just this, wait till you get that speed. Even if you're above the ground, you know, if you're coming in for a landing, you're going to have to aim at the ground for a minute. Let's go 360 here. Got two planes kind of around us here. I want to keep. Guys right above us here, 17 above. There, okay, that's one. And let's just go 360 here for a second. Let's get some eyes on this other guy here. 22 above. Let's just climb back to 3,000. Actually, we can stay level here. Just stay level. We'll do some power on stalls. That'll get us some altitude. All right. Get eyes on this guy before we maneuver around here. Might actually be in that cloud layer. I don't know.
It's right over where we were going before.
Yeah. All right. They're both going by us. So no factor here. Right. 3 miles out that way. So okay, cool. All right. Let's Oh, never, yeah, we only, you know what, we messed this whole thing up actually here. My controls.
Your controls?
We only did partial recovery here. So, yeah, we didn't finish this up.
Because we didn't clean, yeah.
We never cleaned up.
Yeah, I understand.
All right.
That was actually really nice to not have a whole litany of things, at least just to get back into...
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's right, we were practicing that little party. Yep. Okay, well then I'll just let you finish up. Okay. All right. Let's get back into slow play. We'll just do another one of those. We'll do a full clean this time, full break and clean up. Okay. So, yeah, we should have really practiced that whole thing though, so... Yeah. Boys, so, angle down. What should I do one for you? I feel bad now here, I think we kind of...
Sorry?
We do it, my controls.
Yeah, your controls?
Yeah, we never finished that up. I don't know what I was, So, we're at 55 and we're in slow flight here, but if we're going to do a descent at 60. Okay. Power back. Nose to the horizon. Full step here, we were skipping up. That's the horn. Angle down, full throttle. Get rid of 10 flaps right away. That speed to build back up, now slowly come up. And the full clean would be once you're at a climb all the way back. I won't clean this up right here so we don't have to go all the way back into it.
Got it.
Alright, you're back in slow flight there.
My controls.
I was so focusing on the, you were worried about the angle of attack and the, we were trying to just get that handled there.
I don't mind
the rest of the step.
I don't mind the iterative approach by any
there you
means.
go. Perfect.
It's really nice, actually.
We did it by accident. Alright, good.
Alright,
so,
so
090.
090.
We have to stay in this really little tight box here, I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Let's climb back up to 3,000.
Yeah. Good to get a feel for the airplane to have to do all these basic climbing or just regular turns.
Yeah, we're getting them all in. It's we're like such a, they got us kind of crammed in here. That's why I didn't want to go this direction. I want to go into Burlington's airspace, and I don't want to get next. They're definitely jumping at parachuting. They were announcing that earlier, so they're definitely parachuting over. Yeah. And I'm trying to stay.
Where did you hear that announcement?
Runway 3728, descend and maintain 10,000.
Right when we were coming out of there, they announced jumpers away.
Okay, got it.
Milwaukee Alpha Juliet is 5,000.
Wisconsin 6079, sorry, did you have the airport? Wisconsin 6079, clear visual approach, runway 78.
Okay, let's try this again.
Alpha Juliet.
We're at 3,000. You want me to keep climbing?
Go
go
5586
ahead.
for center request, turn right heading 270,
15.
climb and maintain 3,000.
Set pitch for 60.
November
Winds
8
here.
Alpha Juliet Milwaukee approach, limit altimeter 29906, expect a visual approach, runway 28.
All right.
We got the weather, visual 288 Alpha Juliet.
Trying to just pick a place out there and act like I'm kind of coming in for a descent.
November 8 Alpha Juliet,
Alright.
descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000. We do have the airport site, you know, Juliet.
8 Alpha Juliet, roger, cleared visual approach runway 28.
Clear visual.
Nice
28,
level.
Alpha Juliet, thanks.
Start catching that VX right there. There you go. Yeah, great.
And Scout 5586, you can expect a reroute in the air. I'm not sure what center.
So we're
is
shooting
used,
for
but you can
VX
contact
on
them now
the exit there. So
123.82.
65.
Yeah, you want to the DP is going to want to see a small climb out, and which makes sense, right? If you're low to the ground, if you're in a landing, you want to get away from that ground, so
Right.
you want to end on the climb.
November 8 Alpha Juliet,
All
right
climb.
down to
Got
3. There's traffic about 6 northwest of Waukesha.
Alright,
There's
you wanna do some
transitioning
power
south
on
a Diamond
stalls?
3700.
Sure.
Do those from here. We're going to be climbing for this, so we won't really lose any altitude here.
Yep.
So do you remember how these goes, or do you want me to demonstrate one of those?
Give me a demo quick.
Alright, controls.
Thank you.
Your controls.
Alright, so let's just say we're cruised out here.
November 0 Whiskey Kilo,
2,700
contact
feet.
Chicago 120.55.
Alright, 12055.
We're just gonna throttle back.
Envoy 3728, contact Madison 120.1.
Okay, nice and 090 here. We're just gonna get to 60 knots, like climb up potentially.
Yep.
60 knots, full power. We're gonna pitch up till that speed bleeds off. It's gonna be at least 10 degrees, sometimes more.
Yep.
Sometimes this thing just doesn't want to stall at all. We'll just do it to the first indication again though. So, there it is. Nose down, break that angle.
Awesome.
Below the horizon here at least. Right, we're not looking too far, right? Just an inch. That airspeed's coming up. Catch that VX or VY. Get that climb.
Got it.
Cool. Your controls.
My controls. So just to highlight differences, we're not establishing really a descent, obviously, because we're not slow flight
Yep,
or
so this is
landing
a-
config.
Yeah, this
So
is
it's to simulate takeoff.
Yep.
Right. So
go 180 level
180.
49 multi-departure, Mitch altimeter 290906.
yeah, we're simulating taking off this time, right? So
Yep.
we kind of just get down to that 60-ish knots or whatever, like to initiate like a climb, right?
got it.
And it would be simulating like we're pitching up way too far, not paying attention to our airspeed, and there we get into a stall.
Got it. All right, so we are cruised out at 3,000, let's say. The idea here is to set a climbing speed for 60, right?
Yeah, just to simulate a climb. So
Okay.
I mean, we kind of climb out at 70 usually, but it doesn't really matter. You want to get into a stall, so get down to 60.
So getting down to 60. Once I hit 60, I'm going to do full power.
Maintain that altitude there at 3,000. So there you go. It's usually just above. It's usually more than 10 degrees here. It's used.
Right.
I think in this plane, we're usually pulling probably 12, 13 degrees. I see she's still holding here, so keep bringing back, keep pitching back. More. Coming.
All right.
There's your horn. Yep, that's the same process, right?
Yep.
Break that angle, wings level. Now catch that VX. Yep, nice and slow. Perfect.
Awesome. All right. Do we have room to do one to break?
Absolutely.
All right.
We'll avoid the missile gun or rocket firing.
Please. I'm not quite ready for those evasive maneuvers yet.
Milwaukee, the Mitchell altimeter is
All right, so
290906. Descend
we're
is
gonna bleed
maintain
this off.
7,000. Expect a visual approach runway
Yep.
7 right.
Kind of maintain that 32 where you're at
Yep.
right now. Yep, beautiful.
Skywest 4707, contact Chicago 125.7.
When you cram that power, that anticipate that right rudder.
Yep.
That right rudder to maintain your heading, wings level.
District 5656 affirmative, descended, maintain 7,000.
You're only at 5 degrees
then
here. You're gonna need
depart,
at least 10.
Studs, heading 260.
Right rudder in there. There you go. Might take more than that to brake fully. That right rudder in there.
So when she starts to sway like that, what's the move?
So keeping that rudder coordinated, that's going to keep your heading and
Yeah.
your, you can control. Here, let's just stay right here for a second.
Yeah.
You just keep flying it like this.
Yep.
Step on that right rudder. Just look what happens. You can adjust your heading kind of with that, right?
Got it. Okay.
And it'll also, you can kind of see it just barely tips your wings.
Yep.
So if you're still kind of using them both, but if you keep, as you slow down, it's more right rudder, right? High angle of attack, high power, so a lot of right rudder.
Got it.
All right, let's make our break here.
All right.
So keep coming back. That rudder in. Pulling back, you're only at, you're not even 10 degrees there. You might not break either, sometimes it doesn't break. Coming, wings level. There you go. Angle attack, yep. Wings level. Catch VX. So just a touch quicker than that on that recovery. But
Okay.
Yeah, really nice.
Nice.
Let's go 270.
270.
I didn't load up the flares and I don't want to get shot down by a missile. So.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need, is like these little pinpoint moments to like know what the controls are actually doing.
Yeah, anytime you want to do that, yeah, maybe I should make more point of doing that. Or it's stupid. Yeah, I mean, you can see this plane will sit there forever, right?
Yeah, that's really nice.
It'll fly at 40 knots in a 10-degree angle of attack for quite some time.
Yeah.
So, if you want to go for it again, go for it.
Yeah, let's do it.
If you want to stop and play right there a little bit too, you can do that.
2996, what approach would you like?
So just a touch, I would say a touch less nose down, right? Just get it below the horizon.
Roger, expect that. And
On the recovery?
On the recovery, right? Got it. Below the horizon, wings level, you're already full power, but make sure you're full power and carb heat's off. And then kind of catch VX, VY, so catch like 60.
November 692 Delta Alpha, Milwaukee departure radar contacts about 8 miles east of Sylvania. Mitch altimeter 29906.
See, I was trying to fix that motion with the ailerons before, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, slow flight, right? So like, yeah, your ailerons are what's keeping you level right now. You can correct your heading with that right rudder. So if you're trying to stay west, give it more right rudder. No, it's pulling you to the left, so.
Northwest 53, descended, maintain 3000.
I mean, if you want to stop right here, make a turn at 40, try it. Go ahead. Want to make a small turn to 300? Yeah. I'd keep real small banks though now.
Roger, good evening, Bonanza 93.
Stay at 40, 45. Keep pitching back, stay at 40.
500, 330 heading.
Bonanza 9361, Quebec, Milwaukee departure, radar contact.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you can do this pretty much all with rudder.
On navigation to Hartford.
Yep.
Phone nav to Hartford, 61 Quebec.
Our ground speed right now is 50. Oh, yeah. More than I thought. I wouldn't have suspected that. Looking down. Go.
Oh,
Yep.
West
Down.
2163, Milwaukee departure, radar contact, turn right heading of 240, vector for the
Don't pull
climb,
back
climb
too fast
maintain
there.
13,000.
All right. Is that G factor? Is
Yeah.
that why you don't want to pull too fast?
Get an accelerated stall. A stall can happen at any speed. So if you,
Right.
that was a
Tell your critical wind.
that
right?
was a pretty hard break, and for
Yeah.
whatever reason, your reaction was to push down.
Yeah.
You pushed nose down.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was the wrong. I mean, it was the right, but like too much. Like right, we were pretty nose down there.
Got it.
So,
Again,
if you're that far down, you got to bring it back slowly. We're
Okay.
gaining speed really quick. You don't want to make that angle. You can get into a stall at any speed. So
Right.
even though we were 80 knots there.
Yeah, because it's your relative wind, right? So at that point, if you're going down, your relative wind is coming from underneath, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole idea.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You're going down, right? The wind is coming there. So. All right. You gonna do another one of those?
Yeah. You want me to whip a shitty here?
Yeah.
Turns
Let me.
Or descend a
What
little
are we
bit?
at? 4,000 here. Let's just go straight north, I guess. Well, I don't know. Burlington's here. Let's go like a 2.
Northwest 53
300.
airport is
300.
12 miles.
Or 310 maybe.
Let's.
Northwest 53 Roger clear.
So much traffic
Airport
around here.
when able report cancellation of 5 rise frequency in the air on
Down
the ground on 120.15. Your change to advisory frequency is approved.
They're gonna go jumpers away here in just a second. That's how.
Where's that on the map?
This guy here, Sylvania.
Oh, got it.
I think he's gonna go jumpers away here in just a second. We're way far away from them, so no big deal. Got one guy coming at us here, minus. So let's go 310 here. 310.
310. Here we go.
And actually, we need to descend also. These clouds are up here. Oh, we can do in here. These clouds are high enough. Let's do one more power on stall here.
Okay.
Let's do it to a full brake again, but get that nose down, wings level right away, and try not to just, you know, I don't want to be looking fully at the ground here if I don't have to. Fair.
Alright, so maintain roughly 4,000. We'll pull that back a little bit.
Make this one happen pretty fast here. We can't get in the clouds.
Southwest 2163 clear direct Fonzie, climb via the said now, except maintain 13,000.
Coming.
After departure, power grid 2, 3,700, climbing 5,000, left turn heading 330.
Power grid 2, Milwaukee departure, radar contact.
Alright, yeah, more right rudder than I realized.
Yep, and there you go. That was a lot nice recovery, right?
Yeah, that felt awesome.
Yeah, and
Cool.
that was a nice full brake. But just get that nose down below the horizon, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, that was way better.
Yeah,
Let's descend. We got clouds here. I don't want the fire here, so let's get down to 35.
Southwest 2163, contact Chicago Center 123.
We're okay over here, but a couple of those other ones are definitely lower than that, so let's get back down. All right, cool. All right, stalls with the rudder control for full brake. You want to do the aileron rudder thing?
Sorry?
We're like quarter after 6 here too. Do you still want to do TOLs?
Yeah, that's great. I'm telling you, the ginger shake.
Cool. Let's Burlington right here.
Alright, I did slow flight without you telling me to.
Milwaukee approach.
Okay, sorry.
Until submitter 29906, maintain VFR, and I'm sorry, you said you were canceling it this time?
Are you doing slow flight?
Yeah, I can go all the way.
I see.
I was just...
Newer 9er here, power
just for
roger.
shifting,
Radar services
Yep.
terminated.
Got it.
Block VFR frequency changes approved.
All right. I'm going to listen to some weather at Burlington here real quick.
Awesome.
2 Delta Alpha, did you call?
What are we, 27? Yeah.
Alright, power grid 2, proceed direct Hawken, climb and maintain 13,000.
City altitude 2,100. Present weather identification not available.
And this is a
Just
lot.
30. Oh, that's it. Okay, you can level off at 3,000.
Burlington Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2315. Zulu weather. Wind 250 at 3. Visibility 10.
Perfect.
Ceiling 4,800. Broken 6,000. Broken.
Cool. Let's get on another CTAP here. 125. Alright, we're pretty close here. So we're gonna enter fields right there actually. So we'll use runway 29. So we're just gonna enter, we're gonna be perfect. We're just gonna go this way and we're gonna enter a midfield right downwind. It's a right traffic for 29 here.
For 29 is right?
Yeah. Double check that, but I believe that's true. Yep, right traffic.
What did you catch for wind? Sorry, I was
It was like 2.6. I think it says 220. I think they were saying 260.
Okay. Alright, so...
Yeah, and I'll make these calls here, because we're pretty tight. Burlington traffic, 7 Lima Golf is 4 miles to the north, inbound for a midfield right downwind for 29. Burlington.
Is this the right frequency?
Yeah, 25, oh no, 25, 35, no, did I switch it? Yeah, 25, 20.
I think that's Milwaukee departure, isn't it?
Oh, 2505, oh I didn't switch it, shit. Burlington traffic, 7 Lima Golf is 4 miles to the north, inbound for a midfield right downwind for 29. Let's go just a little bit that way further, yeah.
I don't have a visual here.
Okay.
Is that it directly in front of us there?
Yeah, my control's just for a second. We just want to get us into a pattern here.
South traffic, Med Flight 2, medevac helicopter, 2 miles northwest will be transitioning southeast, crossing over the top of approach channel 19er.
We were just in here, a little smash.
traffic.
What's that?
We were just in here, so it's like
Report, 70 miles
they made
southbound, 1
us
mile.
stay in our little box there. Wait till you see this flight there. Like we stayed in like a square mile.
Yeah, I see that.
It's like more than a mile, but still.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So this is our runway right here. So see these buildings? You can see the grass runway, the north-south one?
Yep.
And this other runway is kind of to the east-west here?
Yep.
Do you want me to do one full pattern?
Yeah. Yeah,
Sound
yeah.
good?
And then maybe I can call out what it is that you're doing along the way.
Sounds good. I'll actually just do a touch and go. I'll just go do a go around. I won't full land. I'll save us the time.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh yeah, great day to be out on the lake. Very nice.
We're at traffic pattern here. Burlington traffic, 7 Lima Golf is entering a midfield right downwind for 29 Burlington. Now we're kind of aiming right at midfield here.
Got it. So are we going to do a teardrop out and then in?
Nope, we're going to go right in the right traffic here. So we're right in, this is our downwind right now. Altitude here, 100 feet low. So now we're parallel with that runway.
Got it. All right.
At traffic pattern here, there's like 17 something.
Yep. Yeah, there's 760 something.
Yeah.
All right, so we're cruising 80, 70 knots, somewhere in there. Once we're abeam our landing, we're gonna start to put it in landing config.
Yep, so right now we're abeam.
South traffic, Med Flight 2,
RV
medevac
time.
helicopter, about 3 miles southeast,
Throttle back.
continuing southeast 2,500.
1700. Make sure it's
forward,
full.
helicopter Gulf
One set of
Echo,
flaps.
2
And
out.
now we're just going to get a nice stabilized descent here at 70 knots. So we're at 70 knots there. I'm just going to trim that out so I don't think too much about it. Lost about 100 feet there. Almost 200 there. We'll make our base turn here. So Burlington traffic, 7 Gulf is turning right base for 29 to be a touch and go, Burlington. And we're just looking for that 70 knots. Kind of cruising right there. Shallow turn here.
Yeah.
Not too shallow, but anything less than 30, just kind of keep it.
Sure.
We're just a little far ways out there, so. Alright, add that extra set of flaps here. A touch slow here, so we'll just down a little bit. Height's looking pretty good to me here. We're at 1400 here, so we got a little ways to go. Hopefully we'll roll out at about, 1100, 1200, somewhere in there. It's going to be about 400, 500 feet to go when you roll out for final.
Traffic, Warrior 32403,
Roughly,
turning
doesn't really
west
matter.
crosswind, runway 26, Lake in the Hills.
Base was a little long. We were just a little far out there, so I'm just going to add a little bit of power. Burlington traffic, 7 Golf is turning final for 29, so we touch and go. I'm staying in right traffic, Burlington.
Lake in the Hills traffic, Warrior 32403.
We're right on 70 knots here.
Left downwind, runway 26.
I'd overshoot this just a touch. That's bad. And we're about 400 feet AGL, which is kind of perfect on that rollout there.
Yep.
We're not going to get too much of that aileron rudder exercise, but we'll get a little bit of it. Looking pretty good on height.
Yep.
So I got that right rudder in now, kind of making sure we're staying on that center line. a little bit of right rudder. 70 knots here, Vassies look good. And transitioning to 65 now, we're at 65 knots here, short final. Ailerons to correct for center line, keeping the nose with the rudder. Full power here and we can go. I'm going to go around. Actually a really good day for this. This is awesome. So now I'm resisting this because I went full power, but I have all that trim in for that landing. So if I just let that go, that nose is going to wildly go up.
Got it.
Going around, cram the power, clean up flaps, positive rate, the rest of the flaps.
Nice.
I'm out at 70 here.
Lazy boy out there again today? No. I'm gonna look for him every time now. Cool. All right, so just to run this back, as we're coming down, so we didn't do the aileron exercise, which is totally fine. But ailerons are gonna kind of sway the plane center line, right? And then we're using rudder to point that nose parallel with the runway.
Right.
So if the plane starts to yaw, right, that's all rudder.
Yeah,
but
so
also we can anticipate there's going to be a little bit of effect on the ailerons with that too.
we had winds at winds are 260.
Yeah.
So I'm going to winds are 260, so it wants the weather vane to the left a little bit, right? And it was, right? So I had to add that right rudder to get the nose back to the right.
Got it.
And I'm keeping the ailerons. I need just a little bit of left aileron correction there to kind of keep center line. It was pushing me right just a little bit, right?
So is this the same now on exit? When we're taking off, are we also keeping wings level? Obviously is important, but are we using rudder to maintain center line then during power out, or is that still ailerons?
Now you're just crabbing. So on, you know, once you're on takeoff, it's kind of like we do on normal takeoff, right? So on that go around, we're not worried about maintaining alignment with the runway anymore because we're not landing.
Right.
So the alignment doesn't matter. So now we can definitely crab into that wind and just keep the wings level and climb out on the crab like we did a normal takeoff.
So can you run me through the difference, I guess is what the question is. Like when I'm doing takeoff, obviously...
Burlington traffic, 7 Golf is turning right crosswind for 29 Burlington.
Lincoln traffic, Warrior 4627 Foxtrot on the left base, runway 26 Lincoln Hills.
So when we're doing a standard crab versus coming in for a landing, what's the difference there as far as ailerons versus rudder?
And Burlington traffic, 7 Golf is turning right downwind for 29 Burlington. So during just a crab, we kind of talked about this before, if you're just crabbing into the wind, right, you're just maintaining a ground track of the straight line with the crab. But when you're landing, you don't want to land. You can't land sideways, you got to land straight ahead.
Absolutely.
So
traffic,
you can do it. We're talking about something on the ground, like I think we did before, but you can crab all the way down and then just kick the plane over, but that's not stabilized, right? The plane, especially a small craft, it's easier if you're stabilized all the way down. So in a small...
We got traffic coming in on our right here.
Yeah, no, nice. Hopefully he's hearing us here.
Yep.
Burlington traffic, Sky 309 Air Pop is on a wide right downwind for 19er. We're going to stay behind the other aircraft in the pattern for 29er in sight.
I'm going to get eyes on this guy here. Do you see him? Oh, there he is. I got him. All right, we got you inside here. South we go. All right, we're at 800 here.
Yeah, I don't see him. That's right.
You want to do this one, or we can also do one more, and I can kind of show you the difference. Or actually, I'll let you fly, and then I'll show you the difference at the end. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right, so we're at pattern altitude here.
All right, pattern altitude, my controls. I want to bring it back to around 80 here. Flying parallel to that runway.
Maintain that 1800.
Burlington traffic, Sky 309 Sierra Papa is turning right base, 19er Burlington. Lake in the Hills.
What?
Flying 19er.
Oh, he's landing.
Landed there.
Oh, he's landing on the grass. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And Burlington traffic, 7 Golf will extend just a little bit on our downwind here. Alright, he's going grass. Got it. Alright. You can go ahead and configure. We'll just extend out a little bit.
CFR automated weather
Go ahead and get
advisory.
configured. Sorry?
Calm.
You can configure.
At 90 Papa's on right base for 19er Burlington. Aircraft on the downwind. You shouldn't need to extend.
Roger, okay.
Lake Hills traffic, we're 4627 Foxtrot, clear runway 2.
Alright, let's make that base turn. Burlington traffic, Assembly Golf turning right base for 29. Burlington, we'll be touch and go.
At 90 Papa's turning final 19er Burlington. We're deployed, cinnamon Alpha inbound 1 mile.
There, you're right on 70. Good.
Traffic,
Alright, he's touching down in the grass there, we're good.
14 miles south, headed 45
Out of
degree
our way,
to
so
the
we're
left
good.
downwind, runway 26 Holland.
And as a passenger, this feels like it takes forever, but when you're actually piloting, it comes really fast.
Yeah, it's looking good, you're looking good. Yeah, just maybe just a touch of power here, we're already 500 feet below, or 500 feet to go, so let's add a little bit of power. Start slowly turning that final. I'd add some power here, we're gonna got, yeah, there you go.
Bravo Sierra, we are about 10 miles south of the airport, just doing practice maneuvers around 3,000 feet. Holland traffic.
I'm gonna take you just for a second here. Alright. So if we were just crabbing here,
Yeah.
if we were just crabbing, right, we would just let that nose swing into the wind like this, right? You can see we're kind of following the runway, but the wind is pointing that way. So that's just a normal crab. But if we want to do that, the side slip, the wing low, we want to get that that nose lined up. And now we're going to wing that, or wind into the wing a little bit, yeah. So now we got the wind in, wing low there, but the nose is center line. Whereas if we were just crabbing here, like I'll just crab over the center line here. So now if we're gonna do a go around.
Yep.
But now this is like a crab. So now we're flying down the runway, but we're not pointed down the runway, right?
Right. Yep.
So that aileron rudder, if we wanted to bring the rudder in, we could line up with that runway.
Got it.
Got it?
Got it. Got it.
Full power here. See the difference there?
Yes.
There's not a lot of wind, so it's a little hard to see, but
Yep.
yeah, cool.
Good. So I see the difference. I'll let you do your.
Oh, we're good.
Burlington traffic, 90 Papa's departing 01. We'll steer clear of the aircraft. It's just departing.
Roger, Burlington traffic. Something off, something go around, and we're going to stay right traffic. We're a slow climber. We'll be along on the departure end here. Okay. Your controls.
My controls?
Yeah. You got it? Yep. All right, we're climbing on the 70.
Climbing out at 70.
Yeah, it's a nice subtle wind, so you should be able to see it, but that's the difference.
Yep. The aerodynamics make sense. It's just, I think for me, it's understanding what I need to tell my brain as far as what to input into the controls. So when we're crabbing, we're just aligning the yaw of the airplane with the wind.
Yeah, you're just letting it weather vane into that wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're still, both of them, you're flying the same track, right? You're still flying the same track. It's just that one of them, you're not aligned with the direction you're flying.
Got it.
Lake in the Hills, Skylane 9946 Tangos on the upwind of runway 26, departing the area to the west. Have a good night, Lake in the Hills.
Burlington traffic, 90 Papa's going to turn right downwind 29er Burlington.
And Burlington traffic, 7 Golf is turning right crosswind for 29 Burlington. Great day to do this. It's so smooth. Do you have any time constraints here?
Nope. None whatsoever.
All right.
Let's pile them on. I'm feeling great.
Well, then let's, we'll do them until you want to do them. All right,
Cool.
so we're getting pretty far away. So get these a little bit steeper, so like, especially on the climb out, let's do, like
20?
Get like 30. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, 20, 30.
It's less than 30, but
Yeah.
want to stay pretty close. We got pretty far away on that one. Or we're pretty far away. No big deal, but
Got it. All right. sight.
Here, Papa's right base, 29er Burlington.
Okay, he's back on 29 now.
Do we want to call out on downwind?
Rolling traffic, Southern Gulf's on the right downwind for 29.
Right.
That climb going just so we can get up this 1800 there before we need to.
Yep.
Got him, he's on base. Oh, I see him, he's right in front of us there.
Nice.
Burlington traffic, 9 Sierra Papa's turning final, 29er Burlington.
Lake and Hills traffic, Warrior 403, final, runway 26, Lake and Hills.
On traffic, Cessna 737 Kilo Whiskey, 5 miles to the south, head on the 45-degree entry to runway 26 Holland.
Alright, we're at 1,000 feet AGL. Gonna cruise that out.
Just over the river there.
Nice. Alright, we're being numbers. Start bringing that back. BFE is within the limits. I can get 10 here.
Left to right, always carb first.
Yep.
Carb mixture rich, don't forget the mixture rich. No, it's already rich, always get an apple.
Yep.
Touch.
Touch.
Yep.
So are we worried about a descent here at the end of downwind?
You just want to establish that 70 knots.
Got it.
And about 200 feet. So you want to lose about 200 feet before you start that base, and that usually gets you on a pretty good. You can use the 45-degree method too, which is kind of where we're at now. It doesn't really matter to me. You can do however you want to. All
right.
I like the 200 feet. Going to traffic 7 Gulf is turning right base for 29 will be touch and go. Going to. Unless Case nails this on his first try and we land this fucker, I don't know. And just kind of start getting that sight picture. So roll that out, get that sight picture. How do we look? Do we look high, low? Looks pretty good to me. What have we got? Got another 700 feet to go. Yeah, looks perfect. Set of flaps, 79, it's looking great. Running traffic 7 Gulf turning final for 29. Brilliant. Pulling out here, we got 500 to go. That's pretty good to me. Full power, just 100 or 2 probably. Full power up a bit.
Power out, there it is.
There you go.
Alright, so wind is coming from this direction.
Kind of see it weather veining that way, just a touch. So add that right rudder in. Watch your speed though. Yeah. You're pitching for that 65. Down. I know it looks weird, but keep that pitch down. If you think you're short, add a little power. Just a little bit of power. Alright, power back slowly. Power back. Alright, transition right here. We're just a couple power out. Power up. I'm gonna make this really quick. I don't like doing this on the runway, but we're gonna do. We don't have a lot of time on this runway to get back off the ground.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I want you to fly that to the ground.
That's awesome. Hell yeah, Dogger.
From now on, we'll call full stops, and if we land them, we'll land them. We're gonna land these full stops now. Okay, cool. This runway is just it's not too bad. We landed that one nice and short side. And you gotta be quick about it. I don't like touch and goes here with us two in this plane.
Yeah. Relatively, still some full tanks up top.
Yeah, I mean, we should be good. It's actually been climbing pretty good, so. There's no reason to. I don't want you to have to worry about it. So,
Traffic Skyhawk 309 Sierra Papa departing 29er to the south, Burlington.
This is awesome. This is a perfect day for this. Just that real little crosswind.
70 knots, 1 mile.
Only like 3 knots too, so nice.
A little closer to VX than VY, but that's all right.
Yeah, fine. So we can start with the 500 here, that's fine.
All right.
Burlington traffic, 7 Golf is turning right, crosswind for 29, Burlington. Yeah, a little quicker on this bank this time, and then let's just take a look where we're at the 90. The visual on him too.
737 Kilo Whiskey turning final runway.
Got him. Alright, let's make that turn in. Burlington traffic, 7 Golf is turning right downwind for 29, Burlington.
Burlington traffic, Skyhawk 309 Sierra Papa departing south, Burlington.
Lake in the Hills.
So once
we're
weather
advisory, wind 250.
I like pulling the power out really slow in the Cessnas. I just think they're kind of prone to just abruptly sinking.
Sure.
So once we know we're making the field for sure, you know, once we're kind of over those numbers, just real slow power out, and by the time you're level and like starting that flare, during landing, power's out. Power fully out.
Yep.
We carried a little bit of power into there. It's not too big a deal, but you're trying to slow down. So once you're making into that flare, power should be fully out by then. Actually pretty good though. I mean, and then you're just holding level there. Once you're in that flare, you're holding level and you're looking. Transfer your eyes to look way down at the end of the runway. Don't get them from. You're kind of focused on that point. Now you're focusing them down way to the end of the runway and you're just holding that nose. You don't want to climb, you don't want to descend, you're just bleeding up airspeed. A couple feet above that ground, just waiting for that airspeed to bleed and then the mains to touch down. Don't let the nose wheel drop right away either. You can just kind of let that real slowly fall by itself. Especially in this pile of shit with the nose.
You're supposed to say, especially in this economy. That's the go-to.
All right, we're pretty close this time, so let's just, you can get configured, but I can go that way just a little bit.
All right.
This will be a lot tighter turns here. Now we're in a lot tighter pattern, which I like, but just know that you're not going to have as much time here now.
Sure.
I'd start crabbing out just a little bit here.
All right.
There you go. Carb heat's on.
Yep. Carb mixture's full, Rich.
Carb heat's on.
Wait, mixture. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Then going a little bit here.
A little bit further.
Yeah. That's then going at 70 there. There you go.
Yeah, I like 200, then you don't have to strain your neck too much.
Oh, good. Brilliant. Brilliant traffic, 7 Golf is turning a right base from 29 will be full stop, Brilliant. Yeah, turn in a little quicker.
Yep.
7 Kilo Whiskey turn left downwind runway 26 Holland.
Yeah, man.
And just a touch of power, maybe 100. Actually, we're looking pretty good. Brilliant traffic, 7 Golf turning final for 29 Burlington. Watch your speed of touch there, you're getting just a little quick. I think we pull power just a little bit here, so now we got 400 to go. Looking pretty good. Yeah, love it. Center line there.
Center forward, Golf Echo, 1 out.
Bring that power back real slowly. Put on 65 here a little bit, so up just a touch. Up just a, there you go. Alright, now I'd start slowly walking that power back out. Let's start slowing down here. Alright, all the way out now.
All the way out?
Yeah. Alright, right here, making that transition, right? Eyes are way down at the end of the runway. Okay. Hold it off. Try not to land. Immediately ailerons into the wind, okay? And just slowly get in the rig. Off. Okay.
Come on, turn for me.
That was nice, man.
Yeah.
Alright, Burlington traffic, 7 Golf is clear of runway 29. We will be crossing 19. Alright, there is that after takeoff checklist. So, after landing. So, flaps up, lean, good, yep. Carb heats off. And the biggest one is this trim. Make sure you get that back to a takeoff configuration.
Okay.
You don't want to be in a real nose-up situation when you're trying to take off and all of a sudden you rotate and the thing goes.
Yep. Got it.
Awesome, okay. Burlington traffic, Felton Golf's crossing 19. Burlington.
The most fun I've had so far. Fucking so good.
I really don't know if I'm doing this too early with you guys, but such a good day to do it, so.
It's starting to, it like, honestly.
Hang on. Burlington traffic, 7 Golf is clear of all runways. Burlington. And stay in the center line now.
Yep. Departing the pattern to the northwest.
That center line control, apart from, you know, whacking lights when you eventually fly the 737 or something like that.
Sure.
But your DP is going to want to see that small stuff.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Cool. Then let's just stop here for a second. We'll just check traffic and make sure you're all configured. So everything was right. We did clean up the airplane already, so that's all good. Just take a quick look at traffic. I don't got nothing. We're looking visually is the main thing. We haven't heard anything. We see nothing visually, so we're good to go. We're just going to say Burlington traffic, 7 Lima Golf is taking 29. We'll be staying in the pattern right traffic, Burlington.
All right, so full rich. Flaps are good. That's good. This heading is still working.
Yeah, you can do a real last check of that on runways. It's a great place to do that.
For sure.
So just kind of pull on before you go full throttle. Just make sure you know you're on 29. Should be about 29.
Figure if I'm going to do it once, I should just do it every time. All right, that's roughly 29. Yeah, thank you.
Cool, let's go. Stay on center line this time. We're habitually here. Yep, anticipate that right rudder. Just get that right rudder in there. There you go. More right rudder. More right rudder.